But yeah, your shit's getting barked up. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Young Filipino, and we're coming at you with another video. This one, we got another brisket on deck, you feel me? It's Father's Day coming up, and you know, the fam bam likes to have that brisket, you feel me? So, got that, you know, prime cut of Costco brisket. Let's go, baby. A little 14 pounder. Boom. So yeah, we got us a little, what is that? 14, just a little over 14 pounds. I'm gonna take you guys step by step through the process. So I'm gonna do this smoke. We are gonna smoke this bad boy on our Traeger. Our seasonings we're gonna use a little bit of a Worcestershire binder. We're gonna hit it with some of that Lowry seasoning salt. Hit it with a little bit of that Holy Cow from Meat Church. And then we're also gonna use a little bit of mushroom powder for some umami, you feel me? Boom, right there, it is $2.19. We are going to get this thing trimmed up, seasoned, dry brine into the fridge, and we're gonna start this smoke later tonight. We're gonna do an overnight smoke, let it chill throughout the night. And first thing in the morning, we're gonna check it, probably spray it down, head to the gym tomorrow, and then when we get back from the gym, pretty much just check this every half hour to hour, maybe 45 minutes, you already know. So, let's get this thing going. So yeah, that's the back side there. That's how we're looking. I'm gonna flip it around to the fat cap, and we'll just trim with the fat cap just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna start this mother effing seasoning with some of that Lowry seasoning salt. We're gonna hit it with a little bit of that Holy Cow, you feel me? And then we're gonna hit it with some of that mushroom seasoning. And I'm gonna use a Worcestershire binder on that bad boy. Let's go. Alright, here is how our brisket is looking. Very lovely, seasoned up. I know I didn't hit like every single crevice and corner in this thing, but don't you worry, when this thing gets on a smoker, when this thing gets onto the smoker, it's gonna be barked up, you feel me? So I'm gonna come back to you guys as soon as I get this thing on a smoker. It probably won't be till later tonight, but I'll show you guys exactly what it looks like when it gets onto that smoker and we start getting barked up. Let's go. What's up, everybody? We are sitting here right before 11 o'clock. We're getting the Traeger smoked out. We gotta get this thing, it's getting up to temp. I'm gonna run this thing at 165 overnight. A lot of dirty smoke billowing out, as you guys can tell. I'm gonna show you guys a brisket real quick. I'm gonna throw it on. I'm going to bed. Let's get it. That's how the brisket's looking. We're gonna throw this bad boy inside the Traeger and let it do its thing. You feel me? Let's go. Let's go. So yeah, now we're gonna shut the lid on this thing, let it do what it's gotta do. And I'm gonna check back on it first thing in the morning about 6:15, 6:30. Let's go, good night. All right, y'all, it is currently 6:38. We're about to get ready to go to the gym. Got everything ready inside, but we gotta check on this brisket. I got my meat probe thermometer, and we're gonna stick it in. We're gonna see what temperature we're sitting at. We're still currently 165 on a temp for the grill. Let's give her a look. Let's go. Looking good. Looking good. See, I'm gonna throw the thermometer in there. I'm gonna calibrate it to 160, in between 160 to 165, probably closer to the 165. I'm in no rush to get this thing done. I'm gonna bump the temperature up to like 225-ish probably. Go to the gym, come back, check on it. I am gonna spritz it before I leave. Let me close this back up so it stops losing heat. I'm gonna spritz it before I leave right now. I'm gonna throw the temperature probe in to see what temperature we're sitting at. Like I said, no rush to get this thing done. It's still 6:30 in the morning. And then when I come back from the gym, I will update you guys on how we're looking. Let's go. All right, tapping back in. It is about 9:37. I don't think you guys can even see that, but it is 9:37 right now. Haven't checked on the brisket. I did throw the meat thermometer in there. We are currently sitting at 146. I got the alarm set for 163. We are slowly getting up to temp. And let's see what this bad boy is looking like right now. Let's go. Oh yeah. We're getting there. We are getting there. Spritz her down a little bit. We're sitting at 146. We're gonna let this thing do its thing. It is 9:40 right now. I'll check back in on this thing probably maybe like 10:15-ish. We'll check on it again. We'll spray it down. We'll just keep it moist. That's how we're looking. We'll check back in a little bit. All right, tapping back in. Quick little update. 10:34 a.m. The temperature is sitting at 148. I think the last time I checked in, it was at 146. So we've only gone up about 2 degrees in the last hour. Really not tripping on time. I know it's gonna be a minute. We're gonna look at this really quick. We'll probably spritz it. Just keep that moisture on there. Let's check this bad boy out. Let's go. Oh yeah, oh yeah. We are looking good. In the neighborhood, starting to sweat. I see a lot of moisture already cooling up on it, so I don't even think I'm gonna spritz it. I'm gonna just let it keep going. That fat look is looking good. It's starting to render out pretty nicely. Still pretty hard. So we're just gonna let this bad boy keep rolling. I'll check back in another hour, probably around 11:30. See you later. Let's go. All right, guys, so it's 2:26 right now. I'm wondering why this brisket isn't hitting temp. We're sitting at 156, and I'm like, man, this thing's taking kind of a long time. I looked at the temperature on the grill. It was only set for 205 degrees. I don't know what happened. I thought it was set for 225. So it's been going way slower than I imagined. But I'll give you a quick look because it's looking pretty good. We got a few, I already looked at it. We got a few pockets of moisture building up, but bruh, we're getting barked up. We're getting a little barked up, you feel me? So, try to give you guys a good look.
We got a little bit of moisture building up here and here, which I'm gonna tip the brisket over and just let it drain off. But hey, we're getting a little barked up, you feel me? I didn't go too heavy on the seasoning, but yeah, your shit's getting barked up. Let's go. So yeah, we just cranked the heat back up on this bad boy. We're gonna let it keep going until it reaches that internal like 160, 165. I'll probably pull it at 160 and then we'll get this bad boy rolling. Let's go. All right, checking in. The time is right before 4 o'clock and now it's becoming crunch time. So we are sitting at 159. It just got up here. It's been sitting at 159 for maybe the last 10-15 minutes, and I'm gonna show you guys a brisket. I'm actually gonna pull it now. I'm gonna wrap it in butcher paper and then we're gonna throw it back on. I'm gonna crank the heat up to like probably like 275 because I really need this to get past the stall and start finishing up. I got people coming over in the next about hour and a half, and I want this thing to hurry up and finish so I can throw it into the cooler and let it to start resting so we can start serving it up in the next few hours. So this is how we're looking. I mean, we're barked up, baby. We are barked up. We're looking good. We're looking good in the neighborhood. So I'm gonna pull the temp. I'm gonna pull the meat thermometer out. We're gonna wrap it and then we're gonna throw it back on. I mean, it's looking good. It's looking good. I mean, I know this thing's gonna be super tender by the time we wrap it and pull it above 200 degrees. So, see you guys in the kitchen. Beef tallow, let's go. And I like to put my brisket in a hotel pan, a disposable one. It helps keep all the juice inside. I don't want it to be running off into the grill and just making a mess and smoking up real bad. So I like to keep it in a hotel pan. I'm gonna put the probe back in here, throw it back on the grill. All right, almost one of the final check-ins here. It is 6:38, finally pulling this thing. We're sitting at 199 degrees and I've already probed it. It's tender enough, we've been waiting long enough. We got some corn on the Barbie, but we're gonna pull this bad boy and we're throwing them in the cooler. We're gonna rest 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then we're gonna slice into it. Let's go. Ooh, smack it. Ooh, that's tender.